course, Kaczynski's doing his thing too, tapping the instruments to make them go faster. So I guess his engine upgrade was just installing Parappa the Rapper runs on there. And I hate to seem like I'm constantly beating on this relationship between the assistant and Wesley here, but honestly, what really happens is he is so distracted by Wesley's presence that he starts to lose track of what's going on. He starts fading in and out of reality, and then just gets tossed out of his chair. This winds up making the shift going past 4 to 10. Uh-oh. You know what that means?
Salamander sex.
Freaky salamander sex time. Oh, well, put it that way, it doesn't sound really as suicidally stupid. On arriving, they're in the galaxy M33, 2.7 million light years from home.
Yes, explain what problems. As the power grew, I applied the energy asymptomatically. I anticipated some tilling, but it didn't occur. Now that was my error, using the Bessel functions at the beginning. What's he saying? Tell the truth, sir, it sounds like none.
How ironic. This is tame compared to most of the technobabble we'll get later on. Wesley's concerned about the assistant, but despite his protest, the assistant doesn't want him to go get his mother. Instead, just preferring to lean in close to him. Up on the bridge, his assholiness is pontificating about how awesome he is, and the chief engineer's first convert, saying that they should name the new warp speed after Kaczynski. As he slimes his way up the bridge, the senior staff gather to discuss the situation. And believe it or not, it's Worf who actually has the most insight into this. Because you see, Kaczynski claimed they wound up out here because of the mistake he made. He's gloating over how wonderful this mistake was. And all Worf sees is, you've made a mistake. You've screwed up and you've stranded us in a place that doesn't even have a name yet. Now, if this is a little oops, what does a big oops look like? And guess what? We're going to find out. So yeah, between this and the naked now, I may have to completely reevaluate how I look at Worf. He seems to be the only one who knows what the hell's going on around here. Data, on the other hand, is hopeful that maybe they can stick around here and explore for a little while. I mean, after all, 300-year trip back for him, that's no big deal. Picard's actually kind of tempted by that thought, too. I mean, there could be whole new species out here for him to find and surrender to. But there is a chance they could wind up getting stranded out here and having to spend the entire rest of the series trying to get home. Who the hell wants to watch that crap? They prepare to head back as Kaczynski delivers the papal bullshit to the masses, and Wesley has a concerned discussion with Riker's left arm. Despite his protests, they start to head back, but the assistant starts phasing out of reality. The ship heads even faster in the other direction until they wind up at the edge of the universe, having clearly reached the speed of light from all the clouds and cosmic scrubbing bubbles. After Picard leaves to find out what happened, things get even more random with an appearance by a Tard, Worf's pet from when he was a boy.
You're telling me the kitty cat?
What? Tasha, think before you speak, please. Sometimes I think you're the Sarah Palin of Star Trek. As we'll soon learn, the power of thought has created things like the Tard, so it should be no surprise that Tasha's close proximity sends it back into nothingness. Oh, look, a frog! Picard's got problems of his own. Damn, I hope he picks up engineering at the Portal of Doom. Our string quartet friend is back, now imagining that he's playing with guys in powdered wigs, but who hasn't had that fantasy? Oh, and more of Tasha, now in a dream where she's cornered by a rape gang, tells the cat to run away before it gets raped. More of this kind of thing goes on until Picard runs into his dead mother. Oh, being a Picard only by marriage, she's aware of how to actually smile at someone. She tries explaining things to him, but Riker interrupts and she vanishes. Realizing this, Picard informs everyone on the ship that whatever they think becomes reality, which means 10 seconds later, there's a whole ship full of people having the most bizarre sex anyone can imagine. Riker reveals that Kaczynski was indeed full of crap, that it was the assistant doing it the whole time.
It's also my fault, Captain. I should have realized it wasn't Kaczynski.
Yep, you're fired too.
Fine.
Basically dying, they bring him up to sick bay, where Wesley decides to inflict himself on us for a little while.
Is he gonna be alright? What is the boy doing here? Mom, he's my friend.
Damn, Wes, that's just sad. It took longer to make the Thanksgiving turkey than you've known this guy for, but being a person who didn't cringe at the sight of you makes you too tight in your mind, huh? Riker picks up on the other, more sinister half of this relationship.
You may want to be before we go. You develop some sort of special attachment to the boy. My name is Wesley, that's right. He knows.
Nearly getting us all killed kind of burns that into our memory, you little twerp. Anyway, in a movie found in the Captain Janeway Handbook of Really Stupid Gambles, Picard orders that they risk killing the assistant by forcing him awake, because the dangers of this place are so great. So let's take a good shot at killing our only way back. Luckily, the assistant, hereafter referred to as the Traveler, survives and explains he was just using his abilities to get around to see stuff. He can do this because, prepare to have your mind blown, thought is the basis of reality. Well, that's the other end of the technobabble spectrum, resort to French-style mumbo-jumbo. Well, there's no difference really between the two. But I suppose at least with technobabble is an attempt to imply that there's some science behind it. Oh, and before you say, well, it's just because this is so beyond our comprehension, realize that you could say anything and use that excuse. You could say the basis of all reality is flatulence, and it's just as valid. Oh, which reminds me, I should get back to the episode.
Why? That all records be for no record of you or something like everything. What wonderful arrogance. There is no record because we have not visited you before.
Why not?
Well, because up until now, if you'll forgive this, you've been uninteresting. It's only now that your life will merit serious attention.
Yeah, wonderful arrogance, all right. Only our frickin' awesome group of frickin' superheroes is worth bothering over. And I hate to say it, but he's somewhat wrong. While it's true that up until now they've been uninteresting, they're going to remain uninteresting for the rest of the season. After everyone else is shooed out, the Traveler turns the topic right back to Wesley again.
Yes. Like him, or why I travel.
With that, pushes Picard to find ways to encourage Wesley to grow in his understanding of this ship and the ideas behind it, putting Picard in a difficult position. I mean, Picard is a Federation hero, but he doesn't deal well with children, and past efforts to combine those two elements haven't exactly ended well. So they prepare for the return trip, with the added issue that they'll need the help from the thoughts of the crew in order to make this work. Picard calls on them to focus their thoughts upon their duty or upon the Traveler. Can I focus them on getting me some friggin' pants? They begin heading back, but not fast enough, and the Traveler starts to lose strength. Luckily, though, even more powerful than thought is the power of man-boy love, so Wesley just holds his hand and they now rocket back home. The Traveler disappears in the process. Picard summons Wesley to the bridge, but Riker points out he can't do that because it's a violation of his own orders, which only allows commissioned officers on the bridge. Wow, I thought it was just no children. I'm sure the enlisted guys appreciate that. Oh, fire on the bridge, huh? Gosh, we'd love to come up there and put it out for him, but we're not worthy to set up there on your precious little club bridge. Why don't you officers just go and order the fire to put itself out? Yeah, everyone's supposed to be an officer right now. That's just a whole different kind of stupid. So Picard decides to just make the teenage boy an acting ensign, complete with inspirational music to make us think this is awesome rather than nauseating, and plunks his ass down, and that ends the episode. Post-episode follow-up. Annoying character goes to Kaczynski, but I'm sure you saw that coming. We have a Lifetime Twin Eva Award for the Traveler, being able to accidentally throw the ship to the end of the universe. Final score for Where No One Has Gone Before is 4 out of 10. A better Season 1 episode by that low standard, but compared to the series as a whole, it's still below average. It continues to carry the most superficial traits of TOS, being so beyond us they're like gods, and dealing with the backwards planet of the week. But with the different characters and the way that they're presented, none of it matters. What's wrong?
Did you see what's following us?
We are strong. You're armed to the teeth.
Teeth are for killing.
Normally I'd make a joke here, but what could I possibly add?
We are strong. We got power.
Welcome to the idiocy that is the Packlets. The episode